I'm Jordan Rayner, and this is the Word Before Work. Today we're starting a new 4-week series here on the Word Before Work called When Jesus Said No. Let's read Luke chapter 10, verses 38 through 42 together. Here's what it says. As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to him and asked, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me." "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, "you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken from her." In this passage, we see Jesus clearly saying no, not to something that is being asked of him. But in this scene, we see him saying no to Martha's busyness. Martha, it appears, was much like us, like me today, busy, spreading herself across many things while failing to take the time to discern the most essential thing. In this scene, we see her multitasking, trying to prepare a meal and also trying to spend time with Jesus, while her sister Mary sat with singular focus at the feet of her teacher, Jesus. Now, Martha, understandably, was perturbed. She asked Jesus to step in and encourage Mary to help her with all the preparation she was making. But Jesus says no. Why? He says that while Martha is worried about many things, few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better. In other words, Jesus said no because Martha wasn't focused on what mattered most. In that moment, the most essential thing was not cooking another dish or cleaning up around the house. It was sitting at the feet of Jesus. Commenting on this passage, Dr. Tim Keller says, quote, "Mary decided what was important, and she did not let the day-to-day get her away from that. As a result, she was drawn into a greatness we don't even dream of. Because we are more like Martha than Mary, we are sinking in a sea of mediocrity." Man, that's good. The world is constantly pressuring us to be more like Martha than Mary. The world's trying to convince us that the path to happiness and impact is in saying yes to more commitments, to more jobs, and to more responsibility. But here in this passage, Jesus offers us a better, a simpler, and saner way. He offers us the gift of saying no to the relatively unimportant things in order to focus on what's best. He is offering us the path of less but better. Again, hear his words, "Few things are needed, indeed only one." It's important to note that Jesus wasn't asking Martha, or us for that matter, to do anything that he hadn't. Jesus was crystal clear on what his one essential thing was, which was preaching the gospel in preparation for the passion he would perform on the cross. And he pursued that mission with relentless focus. Just before this exchange with Mary and Martha, we're told in Luke 9, verse 51, that Jesus had set his face to go to Jerusalem. Once Jesus was clear on his mission, what he was saying yes to, he got into the habit of saying no to the many non-essential things along the way. As you and I gain clarity on what is essential in our business and lives, we've got to do the same. Today's devotional only scratches the surface of how God's Word connects to our work. If you want to go deeper, sign up for my free 20-day devotional called The Word Before Work Foundations at twbwfoundations.com. These email devotionals are designed to help you gain a rich understanding of the biblical narrative of work, how exactly your work matters for eternity, and what those truths mean for how we ought to work today. Sign up right now, again, totally free at twbwfoundations.com.